Okay, so the other week, my friend and I, who we're secretly like closeted Disney adults, okay? But we don't do the stupid Disney bounding shit. We don't fucking have our goddamn weddings there. And we find the general fandom pretty fucking annoying, so we try to distance ourselves from that. But I fucking digress. We were talking about the new Splash Mountain ride, okay? And this friend and I both had been on Splash Mountain, both loved Splash Mountain, both were fucking bummed that they ruined Splash Mountain to make a Princess and the Frog ride, which is a movie that I actually love. Okay, so you're fucking with two things that I love very much. That was rude, first of all. But if you absolutely insist on ruining Splash Mountain and trying to erase history, can you just make the new Splash Mountain in Disney World and you can keep the old Splash Mountain in Disneyland? Please bring it back. I'm serious. That way, these Disney fanatics would have a ton of fucking one reason to go to Disneyland and another reason to go to Disney World. But I digress. My friend and I were talking about this ride, and we were like, both racking our brains, because we've both seen the movie and we're both familiar with the ride, okay? And we were like, how would they make anything in The Princess and the Frog fit this ride? How would they do that? And we couldn't figure it out. We had some ideas, but we were like, not sure about that. I was thinking that the giant drop could be something way better. And this proposal I'm going to make is going to be the best one y'all have had yet, and you should just change it, all right? Sorry for all the F-bombs, but, like, this is not kid stuff. It's not kid stuff to change a ride. That requires adults. This is not woke horse shit. You're trying to erase things that matter, okay? Song of the South is not as racist as people hype it up to be. Okay? It ain't. Y'all tell me, my brothers and sisters in Christ, what other movie producer was making a fucking movie in 1940 that ended with a black man, a paid black man actor, okay, who was also older, like above 45, all right? Run off into the sunset, holding hands in a paternal way with the little boy and the little girl, who are the kids that he's been telling the story of Brer Rabbit to the whole time. Running off into the sunset singing Zippity Doo-Dah. Okay? Y'all tell me who the fuck else was trying to hire black folks specifically for entertainment in 1940. I will wait. Because, as a matter of fact, that was Walt Disney. But anyway, sorry, this gets me really fired up. This is something I care about a lot. And like I said, I'm a closeted Disney adult because I don't like the people that are not the closeted Disney adults. So, you've already ruined the ride. Unfortunately, you've already decimated Splash Mountain. I don't know what you did with all the animatronics there. I don't know where they are. I hope they're intact. I hope they're not getting trashed, because they're an important piece of history, and I'm so sad that you've done this to our ride. But anyway, now that you've already ruined it, I happened to come across right along here, full perspective, Tiana's whatever, The Princess and the Frog, New Splash Mountain full ride. Trash. Holy shit. That is such a trash ride. You are not honoring Tiana, the first and only Disney black princess, okay? You're not honoring her. You're disgracing her. Annika Noni Rose deserves better. She's still with us, by the way. Most of these Disney princesses have passed away. A lot of them have passed away, all right? So she's still with us. And you're disgracing her best known work. How dare you? How dare you? Let me tell you guys the fucking story behind Tiana's Place, whatever the fuck they're calling it. I don't know. The ride. The Splash Mountain ride that was ruined to make Princess and the Frog ride. Let me tell you what it is. And I only saw one ride along vid of this, but like the amount of it that I saw was enough for me to know that it's trash. Okay. The plot is that Tiana needs some kind of spice or herb for her restaurant, Tiana's Place, and she is trying to go through the swamp to find it. There's a swamp area you cruise through, okay, and they just like took a bunch of shit away and made some like boring ass looking trees that looked kind of like the animated trees in The Princess and the Frog. Okay, I don't fucking care about that. And then I did see, like, the animatronic I saw that was, you go up this giant incline on the roller coaster, right? You go up super high, you're like horizontal. Let's see if I can do. You're horizontal, okay? I'm at a freaking heavy angle right here, but your body is horizontal, just about. Maybe it's more like this, but it feels like you're horizontal. And then you go all the way up to the top of this ride, and then you go like, I don't know how many stories down. Is it 5? You go whoosh, like 5. You go 5 stories down really fucking fast. A ton of water. Some people, there are people standing on the sides. Sometimes they can splash water on you as you're ascending into the water. Bro, it's like one of the fucking coolest, like, best engineered rides around, and it was enhanced by the story of Brer Rabbit around it. But now they've taken that away and made it about Tiana, and the story is shit. Now I'm going to tell you how y'all idiots out there in Disney World, I mean probably Disneyland, maybe both, who cares? I can't remember if Splash Mountain was at both parks. Was it? I don't remember. Anyway, here's what you guys want to do. You want to scrap all that Tiana's Place, she can't find an herb she needs for her restaurant horse shit. Scrap it. Get it the fuck away from me. I don't want to see it ever again. And this is how you need to make the ride better. Okay? We go in the ride, and we get the gist of Tiana's story, and we see her friend, what is her friend's name? Charlotte. Them being themselves, and we see that Tiana wants this restaurant. You put in I'm almost there. That one, you put that one in. You introduce the fact that she's trying to get a restaurant so badly, and then she gets cursed and is turned into a frog. Okay, so she gets turned into a frog on the way in the pathway thing you're cruising before you go up the giant drop. Okay, she's turned into a frog, and she is desperately, and then the adventure continues. Okay, she's desperately trying to do this, and what's his name? Oh my goodness, what's his name? Shoot, I'm gonna remember it. Hold on. The prince guy. What the heck is he called? Oh, it's something weird and foreign. It's made up, by the way. It's not a real, it is a real name, but it's escaping me. Anyway, the prince character, he also gets turned into a frog, and then it's about her racing to the clock, trying to become human again, right? Because that's what the whole movie is about. She's magically turned into a frog, and she's trying to come back. She has a limited amount of time because Dr. Facilier, only the hottest and coolest Disney villain like out there, turned her into a frog. Okay? Like, for fun. I forgot what it is. I haven't watched the movie in a while. Oh, I forgot about Ray. Anyway, so then she's like desperately trying to become a human again, and then she gets to you're at the base of the climb up, right? And there are some animatronics on the side. If I remember correctly, there were some like at the very bottom when you're about to go up. There's some in at the near the when the slope just starts, and I feel like there's one at the very top right before you fall, right before you descend, okay? So that would be Tiana trying to become a human again, but she stays a frog, and then she's thinking, oh no, it turns out I'm going to be a frog for the rest of my life. And then we go, and then like she like there was an animatronic of her looking fucking boring, honestly. She's wearing that green outfit, and she's just, I feel like she's just standing there like going like this, like a fucking NPC or something, and she's just like, but I saw that on the ride along. You can change that animatronic, make it look nicer, and you can have her, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. You can have her like remembering her human self and being like, oh no, I'm stuck as a frog forever. And then we go down the giant jump because like it would be so disorienting to be a frog and then like magically turn human. That's gonna mess with your mind. You go down the freaking thing. I don't think anyone cares if like, because it doesn't make sense, because as a frog you would be going up. But that's what's going on, right? You're accepting the fact that you're a frog. You're a frog for the rest of your life, and you go down this giant jump. You get to the freaking bottom. There's scenery at the end of the ride too, because what happened in the ride? I think it was that he got thrown in the thorn patch, but he was fine. Like he lived, you know. I think that's what happened to Brer Rabbit. Anyway, you get down to the very bottom. And voila, where is his name? Nabil? Oh my god, it's really gonna bother me. Alexa, what's the name of the prince in the Princess and the Frog?
The prince's name in the Disney movie The Princess and the Frog is Naveen.
Yes. Alexa, thank you. Okay, oh my gosh, Naveen, Prince Naveen. So they go down to there, and you know what you see at the very bottom when you get back to the where the animatronics used to be, that used to be like, just kidding, Brer Rabbit's fine. It's her wedding. It's so beautiful, because that's what happened in the movie, was that she had to be married for the reason of true love, and then once she was married in true love, she became human again, and so did Prince Naveen. Okay, so like that's how y'all want to fix that ride. You're welcome. Pay me.